Judy, were you born in Tulare?
Yes.
And so you lived there your whole life?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
So what was it like growing up in Tulare?
Oh, I think my father had a business over there, and it wasn't exactly succeeding as he liked, so we found other income over here, a little bit more to our liking. Yeah, that's the primary reason.
And so have you been here, how long have you been here?
Off and on for about the last 40 years, off and on. If you add it up, it's probably 42 years now, so it's right about there.
When was the off? Where were you?
Off in college, a little bit at City College in Fresno, a little bit at Fresno State. After high school, they have expectations from the parents to go to college. Yeah, I did that. I stayed here. I had an older brother that finished Fresno State and went to Los Angeles.
And then you came back, and why did you end up taking over the business?
I was first in line. I guess father got old and he eventually died. So yeah.
Hi, I'm Jackie Gong.
Hi. How old are you?
6 years old.
Okay.
You're not in line.
And who's this?
Morgan.
What's your name?
Morgan. Morgan,
Hỏi cô làm sao đây con nè?
Morgan, 13 years
Morgan,
old.
tell us about
Yes, I am.
yourself, how old you are, what you do in life.
I'm 13. I go to King's River Hardwick. I like drawing, reading, and my favorite subjects in school is math, science, and language arts, and art, and keyboarding, and so on.
Tell me about your friends.
No.
Let's hear your who's the next one?
Next one. What's your
Real
name?
Katrina,
Katrina. Tell me how old you are.
11.
Cao gì?
Hi.
Con á.
What is your name?
So what is your name?
Ai xem.
My name is Kelsey. I'm 9 years old, and I'm in 4th grade in Carruthers. And that's all.
That's all.
Come on, Monica. Your turn.
Hey, my name is Monica.
Hỏi xem đi.
My name is Monica. I go to Carruthers.
How old à?
I'm 9 years old. Her twin sister. My favorite subject is math and that's it.
Do you guys think when you grow up you're going to stay around here, or do you want to move someplace else?
Depends. Depends too.
We have expectations of the children going to college.
I
Most
think I'll
parents
stay
do.
here.
You can stay here and help Daddy, but your sister's going to go to college. We expect him to.
Did you imagine you would have a large family and be...
I like the rewards of a large family. I didn't expect to get 5, but yeah, sure. It's a blessing. It's unique also. The twins are unique. The 2 older ones are pretty nifty, and my son here again. Yeah.
How about you, Minosa? Did you expect to have a big family?
She came from a large family.
Did you think you were going to have a big family?
Right here? Yeah. I like it, big family, because before it's a big family too. Yeah. It's a big family. Sometimes it's going, it's a sister have a kid, sister help sister. Yeah, I like your family, help family.
We help each other. We help with the store. We clean and stuff. That's all.
So, how long, since you've been here, how many years
Probably about 3 or 4 decades,
in this store?
essentially, yeah.
We've seen a lot of changes in life.
But the city it's shrunk the last 30 years. They used to have a couple of gas stations, a mechanic shop, and a flower shop, a motel that burnt down, and that's all gone away. The enrollment to high school is diminished. That's kind of not so good. But these are negative points, you know. These aren't things that you probably want to broadcast, you know.
Why is that happening?
Like the building boom in the last 5 years, the cities around us have had subdivision. We've had building permits that you can count in one hand. That's kind of self-evident right there. That's not a very good sign. When it was booming, when money was passed around freely before the banks, turned south, Why? I don't know. For our kids to answer, I guess. I don't know. Just, but there's not enough permits when the beginning was good. So when things have constricted, then things are still kind of small.
What, you know, we've been talking a lot in the national news about Main Street and Wall Street.
Uh-huh.
So you're on Main Street, you're a businessman on Main Street.
I suppose, yeah.
What do you think is going
Neither.
on, and how is that going to impact
Mỗi
your
trời mày
business?
ngọt.
It kind of bypasses us a little bit. I think when the customers need the essential things, generally they go to the larger cities. Better prices, better selection, and whatnot. We're kind of for things they forget. The other store might be a little bit stronger, but probably along that line too, a little bit.
So, you know, what are you thinking about? Are you worried about the next couple of years and the economy? How do you think that's going to impact Main Street, Laton, and your business?
It probably won't have that much impact if they're already taking place if it's going to do that. No real impact, I don't think.
It what?
Pretty much a status quo, I think. Just the way they are, pretty much.
So you're not too worried?
A little bit worried. Most of our trades are from Hispanics. As long as the agriculture is halfway healthy, then we get to trade from them. Over half our revenue and our clientele is Hispanic. So,
So you don't see that changing too much?
not too much. As long as the workers have jobs, we're okay. We don't really have bust or boom cycles that much. It's kind of a medium. That's my opinion.
Have you had someone hold you up?
Talk about it, Karina.
Two time, 3 times.
Hey,
I
tell me
come
about-
here, yeah.
Tell
Well,
me about one.
I have 15 years ago. It's my older girl, just 1 month old. Yeah, it's very dangerous this time. It's 3 guys come here, later on go outside, later on come back, have 2 guns. 1 gun is for me, 1 gun for my husband. And but he hold the girl, is push him down. Is I scared. Is gun for he head almost because that year lot of robbery and another owner is died. Yeah, he's scary too. He later on he told me maybe he said maybe he died too, but he lucky.
What do you imagine that would be the most important thing that could happen in the future for you?
I think caring for the children and watching them move ahead and eventually grow up to be adults or whatever, and a little bit of guidance and a little bit of education. That's primary.
But if you could imagine, let's say there was an infusion of money or energy or something, what would your ideal Main Street look like?
A little more commerce where it can support itself, rather than we get the residual business. We don't really get the main commerce. What would you girls like? Baskin Robbins, 7-Eleven, Walmart? Would Walmart come here in the next 100 years? Not likely. I'm not sure we're going to hope we're at McDonald's or Taco Bell in like the next 100 years.
Not very far.
We heard
What?
of That's Very Fun.
Yeah,
And what
Why
was
would you
that
come
again?
here for? Yeah, that's possible.
She wanted a college.
College, oh.
Tell me about what college would be like.
It'll be
I said it.
it'll be like for and other people.
If I want to lay in any way, I would do it. I have a petition to vote for a mayor to make this economy a better place and stuff.
Why did you
Hell,
get
so-
involved with this project?
I thought of it as a good thing. It doesn't happen very often. It brings all these facts that we know, but in a coherent way. We can see it in a visual form and in a written history. No one else done before. That's pretty good deal.